So I've been asked how I photograph my finds, how I get that little beauty shot in the end of the rings and the jewelry that I find. And this is how I do it. I don't know if I've mentioned it before or not. I'm pretty sure I have on my comment section. I do make mention of the fact that I'm a photographer, so I do have some stuff, some gear. Now these little lights are pretty inexpensive, though. You can get them on eBay for cheap money, and they're LEDs, and they stay nice and cool. And I have a little. This has been around for a while. This is one of my backup cameras that I use. I just put a close-up lens or a macro lens on here. So Nikon D300S, I think. Yep, D300S. Good little camera. It's a it's a little bit older technology now. I guess it's probably 2 or 3 years old, but it does the trick for me, and I'll show you how I do this. What I do is I'll turn the lights on here. Wow, bright. And I'll get myself a nice little circle of light right in the middle of them there. Okay, there's the subject matter. And what I do is I use this stuff, just a little museum wax, and I'll take just a little dab of it. You can't use too much, otherwise it shows in the picture. So I just use a little tiny little bit here, and I'll just scoop it right directly over the back of the piece of jewelry. So I have just a little tab sticking out in the bottom. Clean it off the front there. Be kind of careful because you can get this stuff all over the picture. Now it's not super critical that I get this centered because I can center the lights afterwards, but this is what I'm doing here. I'm putting it on here and just kind of balancing it. And you see, it just actually balances out really nicely. And yeah, it's going to be hard for you guys to see this. Sorry about that. But make that just perfect like that. Okay, that's kind of the shot that I want right there. That'll be nice. I can move the lights up and down to get the shadow where I want it. I actually kind of like it there. Get that little butterfly thing happening. And then I've got the old camera out here. Turn this sucker on. And I always shoot in manual. You won't be able to see this, so I'll shut you off for a second here. Well, you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of hold this sucker so that it's right at the angle that I want. And I'll fire off several of these shots. Okay, so that's how I did that. That's how I got that guy. And I'll go ahead and lift this off of here. I'll have to clean that back up again with my polishing cloth, but because it looks pretty gunky. Has some little grooves in there that the wax stuck in, so I'll have to clean that out. But it ain't no big deal. This is a little piece the other little piece that I found. And I'm not going to bother with trying to stand this thing up. I'll just lie it down on the flat. And again, get the best lighting that I can on it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that too. And this little guy, this is kind of cute. I'm going to go ahead and take a beauty shot of it just for the hell of it, because it just looks kind of fun. In fact, something to haul my silver around with. That's fun. So that's it. That's how I do it. I'll probably condense a lot of this into a much smaller video, into a much smaller clip. Otherwise, guys are gonna, it'll make you go to sleep. So, onward.